Before we start with today's video, once again, I must promote another election night stream. That is right, folks. It's that time of the year. We're finally back with hopefully the weekly primary streams for a while. That is right, folks. August 2nd, that's this Tuesday at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the election night stream will commence. Of course, like the other times, in the description down below, the very first link will be an election night live stream link. You click that link, you get sent to the live stream, click that reminder button, so the second the live stream starts, you get notified. So if I start 1 minute later, 1 minute earlier, you know. I want thousands upon thousands of people to show up because it's going to be an entertaining stream. A lot of memes to be held. Alright folks, let's get right into the video. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video, and today, it is finally time for Prediction Monday. That is right, folks, we are back again with more predictions for tomorrow's primaries, and boy oh boy, are there some fascinating races to talk about for tomorrow's race. Now, obviously, this video will be mostly focused on the Arizona races because there's two main Arizona races. The other video today, I'm holding off on it because I'm still waiting on Trump to, make up his freaking mind. So, yeah, this video will be solely focused on the two main Arizona races. That's, of course, the gubernatorial race and the senatorial race. So, we have some predictions today. Now, before I forget, of course, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, and yes, of course, go follow the mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And, yeah. Also, follow the mysterious Twitter account. I've already said that. Also, join the channel. I messed up my script there. Excuse my French. Join the channel today for just 10 cents a day. And you could join Real American Politics and have a good feeling in your heart by helping support Real American Politics. Also, of course, you know by the intro, the live stream is tomorrow. You know what to do. Very first link, click it, reminder button, boom. You get notified the second the live stream starts. So, I want hundreds, if not thousands, of people to show up tomorrow because it's going to be a very big night, I would say. Alright, folks, it is time that we finally do the Arizona predictions and all that good stuff. So, Arizona, really, in my opinion, the only one that's going to be a bit tight tomorrow will be the gubernatorial race. Not tight, I would just say a bit more, open-ended as to what the margin of victory is. As for the Senate race, we're going to do this one first because it's kind of simple to say who is going to win by what margin and all that good stuff. Masters is winning. There's no arguing about it. I mean, most people have even given up on, Lamont and Baranovich. And even the polls, the polls showing Blake Masters at 2%. Currently he's in 40% according to Emerson, which we'll get to this Emerson poll in a second because I have a feeling they're going to have a massive miss tomorrow in the gubernatorial race. But they show Masters at 40%, Rasmussen has him at 31%. Ohio Predictive Insights, the one poll they kept citing, Masters cannot surge. Well, he's at 36%. So with all that in mind, Masters has completely surged. And Baranovich, boy, what a disaster. I mean, come on, dude. You were the front runner. You had everything going for you. If you just did your frickin' job, Trump would have endorsed you, and you would have easily won this race. So good job. Just a great job by the loser Baranovich. And, well, Masters is going to win this race. Now, the question is by how much and where is he going to get the support mostly from? Well, according to polls, again, the polls could be wrong, RCP has him around 34%. And Big Data poll, the great Richard Barris, had Barris at Masters at 31% a couple weeks ago. Now, the thing is, I think Masters is going to definitely do better with the undecided vote. I mean, you look at who is still undecided. It's mostly working class Republican voters. This is going to benefit Masters the most. These are the Trumplicans, the ones that they're blue collar, they work for a living, and well, they vote for the Trumpy candidates. Now, this backfired in Georgia because a lot of these voters did understand Trump endorsed, Perdue. But here, Masters and Lake, we'll get to Lake in a second, clearly demonstrated they're endorsed by Donald Trump. They had ads. I mean, Blake Masters had frickin' Trump on his ad, be like, listen here, I support Blake Masters, and all that good stuff. And, well, working class voters are the best groups for Blake Masters. So, you look at everything else, it's going to be a quick night. Everybody's going to call this race within like an hour or so. And once again, you look at the county type. He's doing best in frickin' Maricopa. I mean, this shows you that, hey, Masters is going to win this race fairly easily. Now, the reason I don't think he's going to get like 55% of the vote or anything like that is because Lamont and Baranovich has spent so much freaking money on this race. Mostly Lamont, plus Baranovich does have name recognition, so Masters is not going to get like 55% of the vote or something crazy like that. But I still think Masters will easily win this race. Now, Baranovich, what a disappointment. I mean, he may be the guy for 2024 if Biggs doesn't run. I mean, he's not terrible. But, man, I don't think he's even going to crack 20%. So, folks, what everybody's been waiting for, my official senator prediction. All right, here we go. And there we go, folks. This is my official Senate prediction in the great state of Arizona. I have Blake Masters crossing over 40% of the vote. Now, Jim Lamont, I think it's like 28% of the vote or so. I think that's about right, all right? He's going to get some support because of the amount of money he spent on this race, plus with all the undecideds. But I think Masters will do best with the undecided vote. I think, he wins them by like a couple points. Baranovich, he's going to get squat below 20%. As for McGuire, he's kind of just there, but he's been surging as of late. I don't know why, but I could see him getting, 10% of the vote. Kind of like a Jane Timken type, just randomly get like 10% of the vote. So McGuire gets like 10, Justin Olson probably gets like 3%, that's the others in the bottom. So yeah, Blake Masters easily going to win this race, there's no question about it. And that's that for the Senate race. I mean, it's not much. I mean, it's quite easy to tell who's going to win that race. Now, it is time that we discuss the gubernatorial race. Oh boy, people are freaking coping like crazy. I mean, there is some people that are just terminally online. They still think Lake's going to lose. Will Lake win by 20? I don't think so. But people that seriously believe Robson's going to win is delusional. They're completely out of touch, have no clue what reality is. And it's just, I don't know. I just don't know what to say to these people. I mean, Robson's campaign has imploded, all right? And don't give me this Emerson poll nonsense. They didn't even mention Matt Selman, who is still on the ballot. He's going to get like 2 to 3% of the vote or something like that, maybe 4%. And that alone essentially gets rid of Robson's entire margin of victory according to Emerson. Plus, they had no undecideds. It's like, what? And every other poll, including Ohio Predictive Insights, including Trafalgar, has Lake almost winning by double digits. So this idea that, Lake is going to lose is total bull. Complete bullshit. Now, you look at, of course, the crosstabs by Big Data poll. Lake is winning by around 15. Now, this is a race where I'm skeptical on how big of a victory Lake does end up getting. The reason for that is simple. This is the Arizona GOP. It's not, like Masters are going to win, obviously. Lake's going to win, obviously. But there still is a chunk of that vote that there's still establishment hacks who, they're going to be undecided voters, but they're probably going to go to Robson because, the Mike Pence endorsement. But it's one of those races where I still think Lake, comes up on top by a substantial amount. But I don't know if it'll be by 15. I know a lot of the undecided vote left, according to this poll, is working class voters. But it's just, you look at where they're from, it's like, I don't know. But I think Lake, either way, does end up winning. I mean, you look at every single age group she's winning them, but just the 65 plus is what's a bit scary. It's not like Masters, who, you're like, yeah, he's not winning them by much, but you have Baranovich and Jim Lamont splitting that vote. And not so much for here. So I do think that Lake ends up winning this race kind of easily, but it's not going to be, by, 15, 20 points. Is it a chance? Yes, there is theoretically a chance for Kari Lake to win by like 15. But I just really don't see it. I just really don't, see her winning by like 15 or something like that. Now, she will win by double digits. And here, folks, is my official prediction. And here we go. I have Kari Lake winning with 51.2% of the vote, with Robson getting around 39.2%. Now, Matt Selman still on the ballot. That's what's going to kind of deflate Robson's margin. If Selman was on the ballot, it'd be within 10 points probably. But with him still being on the ballot, it's going to screw Robson over of, being within 10. And Lake, she's been surging, and Robson's campaign has just imploded. Absolute embarrassment. I mean, you spent that much money, and you may not even, get within 10? I mean, seriously, these clowns, they had Lake on the ropes for a little bit. I'll admit that. They had her within like 5 because of the attacks on what she did in the past, which some of it was nonsense, but some of it was serious questions. Then she went on a full establishment like, look, I got Doug Ducey's endorsement, whose popularity in the GOP is fucking despised. And you saw her numbers just absolutely tank after that. Outside that one outlier poll in Emerson, every poll has Lake winning by like 10 points. So I have her winning by 12. I think with Trump's endorsement, a lot of those undecideds will break for them. Now again, with these predictions, you must understand there is a margin of error, right? Lake, I think her ceiling's like 54%. Her floor is like 48%, so it's within a 3-point range. Same thing for Robson and for everybody else. But I think it's fair to say she will win. The people that say Robson's going to win, they're absolutely delusional. Could it be within 10 points? Yeah, I could see be within 10, all right? My worst prediction is Lake winning by 6. I mean, that's kind of the lowest I can really see it going. But I have Lake with 51% of the votes, so there's that. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, of course, go follow the mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And, yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the other video. Godspeed to all of you.